Alright everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to fully assemble an Amax F5 frame or Freestyle 5. Now these frames are really nice. Like, you know, people might scoff at it. I mean, it's like $60, I think, but like it's really nicely made. Let me show you. Hang on. So this is my first Freestyle 5 frame for Amax. But you can see, like, look at those arms. Look how thick they are. Like, it's really, I love it. I mean, they're thicker than an Apex frame. And I really like this right here, this little window right here, which allows you to see, like, I mean, I don't know if it's made for a receiver, but it's kind of cut out for one, right? But I keep my receiver on top of my Nebula Pro. But when you're plugging it in, let me just show you. This is why I like it. Look, you can clearly see the LED. You can clearly see it. I love that because I can just, hang on. I love that because I can just glance at the window and say, oh, okay, I'm connected, or whatever, it's giving me a different color where it's not binding or something's wrong, right? Instead of having to like go in there and try to read, you know, because there's a lot of lights on these things. Like my flight controller lights up, you know, a lot of things got RGB. People love RGB. But yeah, we're gonna build this frame today. All right, go ahead and lay out all your parts. They did come with an awesome sticker. You saw that already. Got these foam skids, which are pretty good. I'm using them on my other frame. Various heat shrink, sleeving or braided sleeving, XT60 mount that mounts to the actual carbon, which is really cool in my opinion. All this hardware, various sizes. They do give you the actual hardware for the rear. There is a rear 16x16 on the bottom plate, so you can mount something in the rear. But I just use double-sided sticky tape. Get your forearms, which are massive, 6mm. Your top plate, your middle plate, and your bottom plate, and then your two camera brackets. Alright, at this stage, this would be your first step. Go ahead and take out your forearms. I missed the plate. Take out your forearms, your top, your middle, and your bottom plate. Okay? Now, the first thing we're going to be working with here is the bottom plate. Now, what I would recommend doing, you could probably do this without doing this, but it's going to be a lot harder for you, is get yourself a file. You know, I've had a couple of these show up with various frames I've owned. You get yourself a file and file out each of these holes. These are the bigger holes. I'm only going to use the 2 holes. There's a third hole in the arm, but I never put that screw in on the other frame I have, and I haven't had a single issue because it would make it a lot easier to change the arms if they do break. Alright, Scotty from the future here. Don't listen to me. I said 2 screws in the arms. Don't do that. Use 3. I was wrong. Use 3 screws on the arms. Alright? That's all I gotta say. Just use 3 screws. Alright. Alright. Bottom plate's done. Do the middle plate. Actually, let's check it first. I already checked mine. I know they don't go in pretty easy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Alright, so it's middle plate. I'll try to speed it up here. I might speed up this section for you. Alright. Geez, look at all that. Alright, let's see what happens. This is the front. This is where your camera bracket slides into. So that's your front. Alright. How this is done is the arms are sandwiched between the bottom and the middle plate. So what you can do, flip it over. Now the inner hole here, these 4 holes right here are for your stack. Okay? I would highly recommend one of these guys because it makes it way easier to screw these in. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and put 4 screws, or put the screw in each one of these inner holes here. So this is be 30 by 30 here, and I think this is 20 by 20. Those little holes. So that one went in easy. That's why I told you to go ahead and file those out. Okay, that's the front. So what we do here, let's see. I'm getting confused myself. Okay, there we go. And go ahead and get that first screw down. Okay. Now line up the holes there. So you have these long screws here. Those are for your stack. Whoops. These shorter ones are for the arm right here. That go into the arm, or through the bottom plate, through the arm, and then there's going to be a standoff on the other side. So, go and get this screw down. I'm going to do that for all 4 arms, and then we'll put the middle plate in. Alright, last screw for the arms. Okay, let me just clean this and get out of here. Alright, so that's done. Now the next step will be middle plate. It's got to go all the way down. It's got to sandwich in between the arms and the bottom plate. It's going to be a little tricky because you already got screws on there. But if you, let's see, the screw should still spin, hopefully. But it might be stuck. Yeah, it's stuck on the. You know what? Alright, I think we're gonna have to. Come on! We're gonna have to wring these out just a little more. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a hand tool. Give me a second. It's not working out. I think it's dead. Alright. A little elbow grease into it. little, man, I wish it would just slide down. It's a little annoying. There we go. There we go. Just need a little persuasion. Probably an easier way to do this, but this is how I did it. It works. Just a little bit of frustration is all. Just gotta be nice to her. Alright. They all down. They're all down. There you go. Adjust the camera here. Alright, next step will be your standoffs. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. I think. Oh, missing a screw. Alright, next step. After the screw goes in. It was a little wobbly. There we go. That's better. Alright. Next step will be your standoffs. Grab these. So, let's see. Get those. Here's your long ones. These go in the front. Alright. Alright, let's clean up the mess here. Standoffs. Everybody loves standoffs. Okay. So, like I said, these outer holes are going to hold your standoffs. Just get them finger tight on there. Tighten them up later. Okay. Standoffs are on. That side at least. Okay. Then you'll have actually these two up here are going to be your long ones, because you can see how it kind of this is higher than that side, so it's going to be your long standoffs. Are going to go in the front like that. And these other two are going to go in the back. So you get the screws for them. I believe it's these guys. Yeah. They're all kind of the same size almost. Alright. Oh man, even these are hard to get. Alright. Okay. Standoffs are on. That's going to be your top plate, just like that. First, we need to put in the camera brackets, or camera mount brackets, which hold your FPV camera in place. Alright. So depending on the size of your camera, you have different slots here. Bila camera, you're going to use the outer two. So you put them like that. They're a little wobbly on you. You have to fix them after you get the plate on. Alright, so your top plate here. Just like that. There you go. Alright, now you're going to need more screws. Oh, you know what? I did forget to mention something here. Let me just make sure I mention this. Not going to do it on camera because it's gonna take forever. But this is how this is. Alright. Oops. Hang on, let me. But these stack screws here, you will need to put some the nylon lock nuts they give you and screw them all the way down so that's really tight on there, because you don't want any vibrations, any extra vibrations or looseness in those screws. Don't want to forget to mention that. I don't want people flying without nuts on their stack screws. It'd be a bad day for them. Alright, now we can put the camera bracket back in. There's one side. There's the other. Right. Line up your holes here, your little slots for your camera. I mean, yeah, for your FPV camera. There you go. I just gotta. Only thing left to do is put the top screws in. Which we're gonna do right now. Another thing I like about this frame is the screws from the front two aren't like that, but the rest of them are. There's countersunk. They're countersunk, which is pretty cool. It looks nice. Just need to get some screws in there so the camera plate doesn't come disconnected on me. Obviously these aren't like really tight. This thing will not, this little wild stick electric screwdriver will not tighten it tight enough than it should be. But it'll get you most of the way and you just have to snug them down. Whoa, whoa. There's quite a bit of torque though. It spun the entire frame. Okay. Last screw here. That's it. She's built. It's beautiful quad frame. Look at that. I love it. I'll snug her down once we get everything in place. So I need to get all these stacks, nuts down and all that, and then hold the standoffs, make sure they're real tight there on the arms. That's about it, guys. It's not too bad to put together. Pretty quick and easy. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Give me a like if you feel like it. You know, subscribe, all that stuff. Help me out. Comment if you need any help with these. If I wasn't clear on something, ask me. I'll try to help you. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.